Good afternoon, my Real News Midday TV family. Welcome back to the channel for another news update. And in the news this afternoon, family puzzled after man killed at a funeral says he had no history of mental illness. Days before Isaac Foster's death, a few of his loved ones had weird, unsettling dreams, but none could fathom their meanings. It never crossed their minds that the new year would catch them in tears. Isaac, 23, was shot and killed by a licensed firearm holder at a Dovecot No. 2 cemetery in Kidston, St. Catherine on Monday during a bizarre incident. Sitting on a veranda and surrounded by close relatives, his mother, Maria Foster, was beside herself with grief. Leaning against the door for support, she said all she could do was cry out to the Almighty when she saw Isaac's lifeless body at the Spanish Town Hospital. Me couldn't believe it. Me just lay down on my son and kiss him up and cry. Me couldn't do nothing more than just bawl to God and kiss him up, Foster said. It is reported that about 2:15 p.m., a funeral procession was in place for a female when a man said to be of unsound mind interrupted the proceedings and pulled the body from the casket. He was reportedly fatally shot by one of the mourners. Superintendent Hopton Nicholson of the St. Catherine North Police Division said the matter is currently under investigation. A widely circulated video of the incident shows Isaac standing over the coffin with the body on the ground as onlookers frantically shouted for him to stop. The onlookers were also heard shouting to the police to intervene. Moments later, several explosions were heard and a man with a gun was seen walking towards Isaac. Another video later showed the injured Isaac being placed in a police service vehicle. Foster said her son did not suffer from any known mental illness and this was his first meltdown. All know me no watch the video and me no want to see it. Isaac was just one person and there were police officers there. So how come a licensed firearm holder decide to kill him when the police never do it? They must say someone in his right mind wouldn't do something like that. But why didn't the person just shoot him in his foot then? He didn't even have a knife or a machete, she wailed. Me hear say somebody fling a stone after me son and him sight it and him fling back a stone and bust a man head. But me want to know if the police couldn't pepper spray him or anything. All of whom over there never strong enough to hold one man, especially since him never have a weapon, she added. Foster described her latest son as being quiet and hardworking. She said he had a passion for the building construction field. Them father died leaving 4 of them. So from before him leave school, him used to work at a car wash. He was very talented, and even the house that he lived in Kidston is him built it. We used to live on Hunts Bay Lane, but because of violence we got a piece of land in Kidston and moved there. But he was the only one living there at the time, she said. Foster said that she was stunned when she received a call from her son's girlfriend that he was acting out of character. Him girlfriend say all of a sudden just in one day, him behavior changed and that Isaac get off him brain. Me tell her say me and him brother come in and we leave out. Then a police call and ask if me and him mother and me tell him yes and that we on our way. Me beg him to restrain him for me. Me keep on a hear some noise but I didn't know it was a cemetery them day, Foster said. She said she was stunned when just minutes later she got another call that her son was dead. All this time me never know what took place and I say I shoot them shoot him. Me never get a chance to carry him to the doctor or get help for him, she said. Foster recalled that she last saw Isaac on Christmas Day and he was in a jubilant mood. Another relative added that his mood remained the same up to Sunday night, just hours before his death. 2024 road fatalities hit 364, almost 1 per day. Jamaica recorded 364 road fatalities in 2024, averaging nearly 1 death per day, according to the latest crash statistics from the Island Traffic Authority. The data released on Tuesday, December 31, reflects the figures as of New Year's Eve morning and it could rise further. These fatalities stemmed from 314 fatal crashes. The ITA said motorcyclists, pedestrians, and the private motor vehicle drivers were the top 3 road user categories with the highest number of road fatalities this year, accounting for 34%, 19%, and 17% respectively of all the road deaths registered in 2024. A breakdown by category shows that 122 motorcyclists, 68 pedestrians, 63 private motor vehicle drivers and 45 passengers of private motor cars were killed. Also killed were 15 pedal cyclists, 15 passengers of public passenger vehicles, 12 pillion passengers, and 9 PPV drivers. As at December 31, 2024, motorcyclists accounted for 34% of all fatalities, pedestrians accounted for 19%, and the private motor vehicle drivers accounted for 17%. 4 parishes accounted for 53% of the total fatalities, St. Catherine at 17%, Westmoreland at 16%, and 10% each for St. Andrew and St. Anne. Meanwhile, males and females accounted for 84% and 16% respectively of all road fatalities in 2024. Kingston's mayor vows more action to stem violence against the homeless. Mayor of Kingston Andrew Swaby says the municipal corporation is taking steps to stem violence against the homeless people. The mayor, speaking Wednesday at the KSAMC's annual homeless feeding program at St. William Grant Park in downtown Kingston, said the corporation is still concerned about attacks on homeless people, although he conceded that it's not as prevalent as in recent years. More than 300 homeless people were at Wednesday's event.
Well, we have a homeless program in the sense that we have a committee that is looking at how we can move them into one location where they can, or central location, let me put it like that, where they can feel safe. We understand that there are challenges out there with some persons who have irritate them, and it's a situation that we want to work with them on. Well, thank God there has not been any recent incident that has been reported, but from time to time you'll see some things that happen to them, or they will give you the experience that you tell how persons trouble them on the road, wake them up or so, who throw stones at them, and we want to get rid of those things. So at the same time we have to sensitize our population that these are members of our community and they have a role to play. A role that might be significant as you would have liked it, but we want to cater for them.
Man unloading goods dies after being hit by car in St. Anne. An investigation is underway into the death of Tajay Gale, 27, of Cheesefield District, St. Catherine, who died from injuries sustained in a vehicular accident along the Seville Main Road in St. Anne on Wednesday. Reports are that about 11:35 a.m., Gale was unloading goods from his 1997 Toyota Caldino motorcar along the roadway when the driver of a Toyota Axio lost the control of his vehicle, which hit Gale, pinning him under the car. Gale suffered severe injuries and was assisted to the St. Anne's Bay Regional Hospital, where he was pronounced dead from injuries received. The St. Anne Traffic Department is probing the matter. Guys, thank you for watching. See you this evening at 6 p.m. for another news update.